Welcome to Pyramid Times. We have wonderful guest, Rae Chandran sir from Japan. Rae Chandran sir was born in India and has lived in the United States and Japan. He performs individual channeling sessions for his clients and he has published articles in Sedona Journal of Emergence. Rae Chandran also teaches a lot of workshops throughout the Far East and on the ancient Egyptian mysteries, DNA activations, and channeling. He creates soul symbols for his clients and he leads tours of ancient holy places worldwide. Rae founded the Omran Institute, which promotes DNA awareness and certifies practitioners of Omran 12-strand DNA activation. He also performs individual Omran 12-strand DNA sessions for clients. Rae lives with his wife and children outside of Tokyo, Japan. With this, I welcome Rae Chandran sir to the topic of planetary changes that are happening currently. We'll be discussing on that. And also we have another guest, Dr. Kumar sir with us, who is a surgeon, high transplant surgeon by profession, and he passionately trains people in various modalities, and he is also founder of Blissful Doctors, promoting spiritual health to one and all. Yes, and also founded Dr. Hari's
Thank
Blissful Life
you.
Foundation. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, Veena.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. You can ask
Very
the
nice,
first
sir.
question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, namaskar to Rae, sir. Today, I would like to ask one beautiful question. That is, everybody say that we know God, and some people they worship the God. Some people they implement what the God beings said. So, what exactly is your perspective about the God? Because you understood so many religions and you teach the experiential wisdom about the God. So, what exactly the God is and the understanding of the God, how it is going to be beneficial to the mankind who is in chaos?
Hello, my dear friends. My name is Rae Chandran. I have been looking and searching within myself and outside to understand on an experiential basis, is there a higher power which controls or creates all life? This search took me to many countries. I also met with many shamanic people, shamans,
Oh.
with whom I had interaction. I studied with some of the people. But what basically I found is whatever we are seeking was always existed within us. But it was covered within our ignorance, within our belief systems, and our thought imprints we have picked up from early stages of our life and from cultural understanding. My understanding and what I came to conclusion was God is much bigger than we are aware of. God cannot be explained. It's an experience one can feel inside. Second thing what I noticed is in the whole world we call God, human beings have given attributes of humanity to God. We have made God in the image of human beings with the human attributes, and we worship them. There we can see angry gods, jealous gods, fighting gods, all human qualities we are given. I was a very staunch follower of my own religion.
Wonderful.
But when I was in challenging situations, this did not help me in any way. And that set up my real search.
Yes.
I wanted to have a God who is a living experience in my life. And then I understood that whatever was happening in my life was an effect of a cause which I created myself, some ancient past or maybe past life. So I am responsible for everything in my life, no other force. But there is one force I call the creative intelligence which created all life forms, animate and inanimate. And this simple life force exists within us. And once we are able to tap into this life force energy, which is called the God force or love or anything, we are able to slowly remove the imprints with which we have been living up to this time. Imprints of our beliefs about God, imprints what we think God is. When I was able to move away from that, I said, I am ready to open this new aspect which I do not know and to become a part of this experience. I could feel a shift within me. And the main shift was to come back into yourself and focus on your soul and love. So during my most difficult time, I just kept repeating this sentence, I am love, because all religion tells God is love. So I said, let me try this at least one last resort. So I just started saying, love, love, love. In around 6 days' time, I could feel a shift inside. Then, when I felt the shift inside, my vision changed. Wherever I looked, I could see love expressing itself as a stone, as a flower, as a butterfly, as a bird, as a statue, everything. The shift happened only when I was able to make the shift inside by opening the love within myself. And this love was called opening the golden heart, which exists in the back of our body. Because the main chakras are not in the front, it's all in the back. Then during this time, when I started saying, I am love, a feeling started coming to me like masters started appearing. I had not seen them, but I can feel their presence. I did not know about these masters at all, but they were my guides. And then they started explaining to me in their own way that there is an omnipotent presence which permeates all of this universe, sub-universe, and the galactic forces. And they said, if I can, through my intention, align my frequency with this particular force, life will shift.
Wow.
And what they told me is, I believe this is the most important thing. The most important spiritual growth happens during your sleep time. So he told me, make the intention before you go to sleep every night to connect with this universal love frequency. Don't have to give a name because we cannot give a name. Universal love frequency. And I started doing that, and I started seeing a shift within my thinking. And when that shift happened within me, I could see a shift in my daily life, everyday life. So then master started coming to me, and one of the master who comes to me always was Mahavatar Babaji. And of course, many other masters. But Babaji told me, he said, if you look at your hands, your body, our body, it has been told several times through many religions, we represent the microcosm of the macro. So everything we seek, we already have it within our physical body in the energy forms. So he simply asked me, for example, he said, open your palms and look into the palms. And if you were to simply blow into your palms, just simple, slowly, you blow 3 times. You may feel a slight tinkling or sensation there. Could you feel something? Try it out.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What does it mean? It means there is energy here. Like this, there is energy in every part of the body. So Babaji and the Palladius Masters told me, simply focus on different parts of the body and ask that the energy which already exists awakens within that particular part. And then this was the biggest surprise for me was he said, we all talk about Kundalini. I'm actually now, my main work is Kundalini. I'm a Kundalini teacher. He said, Kundalini energy exists not only in the chakras, but throughout your being. Moksha energy exists throughout your being. God energy exists throughout your being. So I want to show you one example. Just open your palms. Right palm and say, I awaken the Kundalini energy within my palms, and just close your eyes. I give intention to awaken the Kundalini within my palms. Can you feel a stronger current, stronger energy in your palms?
True. We are feeling, sir.
Now, again, okay, open your eyes and then just take a deep breath. He said, now open your palms and say, I awaken the energy of full moksha or supreme enlightenment within me. Again, you may feel something in your palms.
Yes. Whole body and palms.
Yes. So what I was told is every part contains these 3 consciousness: God consciousness, supreme intelligence, Kundalini, and enlightenment. It is simply knowing that it exists within you. This is what poet Rumi said. He said, I looked for him in the mosque, I didn't find. I looked for him in the church, I didn't find. I looked for him in the temple, I didn't find. I looked inside myself and I found me. And this is beautifully illustrated by the very, very famous but very humble teacher from India, Ramana Maharshi. He was a very wise, ancient soul. And his main teaching is very simple. He said, bring your awareness to the Atma within you. So somebody said, where is this Atma, dear master? He said, everywhere. You are the Atma. And again, the answer from Palladians was same thing. We have come here as a human being to remember who we are, that we are a God essence, and to join with this God essence every moment through every word, thought, actions. Buddha said the same thing. Seek the Buddha within you. Jesus said, be still and know that you are God inside. So what I teach people is, we do not have to do anything. All ritual ceremonies, it has its place, but you also has a direct connection to God if you want. So what I want to tell people is, come back into the physical body, because if you do not have a physical body, you cannot experience anything. So if you want to truly know the divine, get in touch with your physical body. It contains wisdom, it contains knowledge, it contains all the answers you seek, because your body came from elements which is a part of Mother Earth. the highest wisdom holder in this universe for the earth beings.
Wow, wow. Wonderful.
And when we started doing it, there will be a shift within me. And what's the shift? Deep appreciation for everything, because everything is God. So I asked Babaji, give me some example. Then Buddha came. I communicate to all the masters 24 hours. Then Buddha said, for example, he said, look at the toothbrush. Hey, can you thank the toothbrush? Because if you don't have a toothbrush, you have to use your finger, okay? Or a stick.
True.
You see, how many things support in your life? The comb, which combs your hair. The glass you're wearing, you can see. So, how everything is supporting us. But we forget that part. When we appreciate what supports our life, it means we are growing in awareness. Appreciation means growth. My stocks appreciate, my value appreciated. It means I am growing. So appreciation is appreciation for life, for oneself, and for everything. I have a body. I have some dress. I have some money. I have a family. I have a house to live. I have a job. How much we have to appreciate, you see. So love and appreciation and gratitude is the key to experience the divine within oneself. And then, but I told Babaji and other masters, many times because our belief systems are so ingrained, it's very difficult to make a shift in the mind. They said they understand it very well. It's very, very difficult to change the mind. But then Buddha showed me many mudras and Babaji showed. Because when you do mudras, you are making a body energy shift. When there is shift in the body, naturally there will be a shift in the human mind. And then they showed me around 540 mudras. It's continuous mudras coming in. I want to show you one mudra, sisters and brother. Just open your left palm. Or you can do any palm. Okay? Make your right palm, okay? Open your right palm. And left palm, only the index finger is raised, like index finger. Left, yes. Bring the left index finger on the right hand. You can do any hand, no problem. Immediately you will feel stillness.
Stillness Mudra.
No, not like this, brother. I'll show you one thing. No, brother, Dr. Hari, let your right hand be like this. Make your right hand like this, like this. Yes, yes. Now bring your left hand index finger straight, like this. Make it in the yes. Now bring this left hand in the middle of the right palm. Your left hand, opposite. Your wrist touching the palm. Yes, like this.
Oh.
Yes. Can you see now?
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, now bring it into the middle of the left palm, middle of the right palm. Any palm is okay.
Right palm. Yes, sir.
Okay. And keep it there. Let your wrist touch. Okay, close your eyes. Yes. How do you feel, Sister Veena?
Yes, correct.
Thank you.
Can you feel stillness?
Yes.
Smile and stillness.
For me, only blank. Stillness.
In 1 or 2 minutes. See, even if you try to hold a thought, no thoughts. Immediate stillness.
Yes, sir.
And this stillness is God. You will slowly see that you come to the place of emptiness. So we can, in 1 minute, come to the same space where it takes few hours to reach this space. Now, how did this come about? This is the most important part I want to talk about. Many may not believe, but truth remains the same. Our planet, every 25 years, is measured for its consciousness. One of the most important measurement was in 1987. If our consciousness level was low on the planet, you would all not be here. Then there would have been Third World War starting in 1999, as predicted by Dr. Nostradamus and many others. But surprisingly, the planet's consciousness was higher. And who set the foundation for this consciousness? The hippie movement, 1960. They came, they anchored a certain level of consciousness, love, and freedom. It disappeared. This was the biggest event in the history of our planet. It's called Harmonic Convergence, 1111. Have you seen the clock sometime? When you look at the clock, 1111, 111, 211, has anybody seen that? It means awakening.
Yes.
It happened in 1987, August 17th. It happens every 26. This is a huge event. It's called Harmonic Convergence. Then in 1992, we were asked, every soul who was on the planet, past and who will come in the future, are you ready to take power in your hands? It's called 1212. It means, are you ready to awaken the power within your DNA? We said yes. So what happened? In 1992, 1994, Soviet Union collapsed. They were supposed to be part of the Armageddon. The Third World War from 1999 till 2012, 80% of the world would have died. But it did not happen, you see, because human beings change the track. That means future can be changed by human consciousness. Then the final measurement was 2012, December 12th. You might have heard it's a very big time in the history of the world. 12, 12, 12. 25 years, 1987 to 2012. We, the planet, moved to a higher frequency. That means an upgrade happened to the planet. The planet was around a 3.5 dimensional scale. Now it is moving at 5. So we have to catch up with that. So when this happened, what happened is people started awakening, asking questions. There is much more to God. My religion, my understanding, it's not giving me answer. I need to have more understanding of God. So all over the world, this awakening is happening everywhere.
Right.
But along with that, many new teachings which started coming, which was hidden, started coming into the world at this time. You will see so many new teachings coming, new understanding coming about chakras, everything. Why? Because we have an opportunity at this time, because of the higher frequency of the planet, to align with the planet frequency and move into moksha. Is called harvesting of the souls.
Oh.
Because we have been given a grace period. That means many of our karmic energy has been returned off by the karmic council. And we as a human being have the capacity at this time, in a very short time, to attain liberation from the cycle of wheel of death. And this window is open from 2012 till December 21st, 2021. The window will still be open, but it will be a little bit small. Right now, group mass ascension can happen. This is why so many masters are present on the planet, supporting, pushing people. This is one of the greatest opportunities. Happens in every 26,000 years. You can attain liberation. Now, one thing to remember, brother, if you look at last 2,000 years, everything is shifting very faster. You see, medicine, how far it has come. Engineering, technology, space technology, transportation, telephone, everything shifted. But one thing never changed. Religion stayed the same. Now, what's important is a truth is what is so today. Truth is always evolving. Only one thing never changes: love of God always same. So we need to upgrade all religious understanding to suit the present needs. It's like this, brother Dr. Harish, okay, when he was going to school, he went to school, he studied. But if you look at your son going to school, the curriculum is very different, you see, more higher grade, is it not?
Correct.
Much more advanced. Because the times are different. Same thing. Same way, upgrading of all spiritual understanding. We don't have to throw away old one, but use the old one, but also be open to the possibility that there is much more to God and work from them. And what are some of the new tools coming through? The understanding that evolution never stops. We are continuously evolving. Every day we are evolving. We are a new person every day, every moment. We have 144 chakras, not just 7. And we as a human being can access up to 95 chakras. And now we are actually working with mostly up to 33rd chakra called Adam chakra. That means as you grow in awareness, higher chakras are opened unto you. The understanding also moving from chakra to pineal gland. Pineal gland is where the head and the neck joins. This is the place where the objective and the subjective realities exist simultaneously. The infiniteness of us expressed in a finite way. How to bring this awareness? So when you open the pineal gland, the awareness on a very high level, this is what represented by Lord Krishna having a peacock feather, a fully open pineal gland. And also you see many masters, you see a white halo around the back of the head. It represents fully open pineal gland. So my always thing is, my dear fellow brothers, sisters, step up, because we have an opportunity now. We have suffered enough in the world. We have suffered enough, thousands of years. It is time to make a new reality. And my final thing I tell people is, if you go on doing the same thing, you will get the same result. You want a new result? Do things in a new way.